It's 2:47 a.m. You're reading the same text for the 89th time. You sent, "Hey, how was your day?" 4 hours ago. They've been online. You saw them post on Instagram, but nothing. Your chest feels tight and you physically cannot stop checking your phone. If this is you right now, you're not alone. You send a perfectly normal text, and then the waiting game begins. You check your phone once, nothing. 5 minutes later, you check again, still nothing. You open Instagram, they posted a story 12 minutes ago, so they're on their phone. And your brain just spirals. Did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? You tell yourself you won't check again, but 2 minutes later, your hand is already reaching for it. You checked 150 times. You feel absolutely insane. But here's what's actually happening in your brain. When you're waiting for that text from someone you're emotionally invested in, your brain enters what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement mode. Think of a slot machine. It's addictive because you never ever know when the reward is coming. That unpredictability creates obsession. Your phone is now a slot machine, and that text notification, that's your jackpot. Every time you check and see nothing, your brain releases the stress hormone, cortisol. But it also increases your dopamine anticipation, because maybe the next time, just maybe, they'll have replied. It's the same neurological pattern as a gambling addiction, and it goes deeper. First, your attachment system is activated. If you grew up with inconsistent emotional responses from caregivers, your brain learned that love can be unreliable. So now, when someone doesn't text back, your nervous system interprets it as abandonment. Second, you're experiencing rejection sensitivity. Research shows that social rejection triggers the same pain centers in your brain as a physical injury. That gut punch feeling, that's your brain processing it as literal danger. And third, social media makes it all so much worse. You can see they're active. This creates what's called ambiguous loss. You know they're there, but they are choosing not to engage with you. Your brain craves certainty. It would rather have bad news than no news. That's why you keep checking. Let me tell you about Sarah. She would text the guy she was dating, and if he didn't respond within 30 minutes, she'd spiral, screenshotting conversations, sending them to 3 friends for analysis. The reality? He was just in a meeting or at the gym. But Sarah's anxious attachment meant her nervous system couldn't tell the difference between he's busy for 2 hours and he's leaving me forever. Then, her therapist asked one question that changed everything. What if their silence has nothing to do with you? So how do you break this cycle? 1. Name the pattern. Say it out loud. I'm in anxious attachment mode. This is my nervous system, not reality. Just naming it creates distance. 2. Put your phone in another room for 30 minutes. Your brain needs a break from the loop. 3. Practice distress tolerance. The anxiety will come. Instead of checking, just feel it. Breathe. Go for a walk. The feeling will pass. 4. Challenge the story. Your brain says they're ghosting me. Ask yourself, what else could be true? They could be napping, working, talking to their mom. Their silence is probably about them, not you. And 5, if this pattern is taking over, a therapist can help you rewire it. You're not broken. You just learned some coping strategies that can be unlearned. Here's what I need you to know. The fact that you care enough to send that text, that connection matters to you, that's not a weakness. That's beautiful. But you deserve relationships where you don't have to feel this anxious, where communication feels safe, not like emotional roulette. You're not too much. Your nervous system is just trying to protect you, and you can teach it a new way.